Do you know where the Inferno is? If you say Italy, you're right. And wrong. Because it's also in Havana, California, and the Middle East. Let us talk about the time that the Inferno had an identity crisis. Inferno, pretty popular map, featured in majors, remade many times, every time looking prettier than before. Counter-Strike 2, absolutely smashing it out of the ballpark, flying straight through a window and hitting a Valorant developer in the head while sitting on the crapper. No idea where that came from. Anyways, Inferno slipped away very far from its original vision, even getting a new bomb site that didn't make sense until the map found a new identity altogether. But what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about not having gas. Have you ever played Counter-Strike 1.6 or Condition Zero and taken a look at the mission description upon map start?
Terrorists are attempting to blow up 2 critical gas pipelines through part of a small village. Counter-terrorists prevent the terrorists from destroying the pipelines. Terrorists destroy the 2 gas pipelines. Other notes, there are 2 bomb sites in this mission.
In Counter-Strike 1.6, there are 2 gas pipelines indeed. Here at this bomb site and one at CT spawn. Huh? If the terrorists are supposed to blow up 2 gas pipelines, why are they bombing this random place full of crates instead of the CT spawn with the gas pipeline? Well, that's because it was a gameplay mess. You see, originally, this bomb site was over at CT spawn, making it really hard for the terrorists to even get there. In general, early Inferno was very different. We'll maybe talk about that in a future video. Let me just say that this site didn't exist up until Counter-Strike 1.3. This is when Inferno started to get the layout we know today. With this remade layout, the map just had the problem that the lore was a bit of a mess now. The visual overhaul it got with Counter-Strike 1.6 didn't make it much better, just prettier. And the next visual overhaul with Counter-Strike Condition Zero made it even worse lore-wise, as the gas pipelines disappeared altogether, leading to the terrorists just bombing a lovely Italian village at night for totally no real reason. So I guess the terrorists are bad guys. Let me just quickly tell you that up until Counter-Strike Condition Zero, it wasn't actually clear that the Inferno is set in Italy, although the texture set was Italy-based. No official statements were made in the game. People simply went off the vibes of the map, concluding it was Italy. And Condition Zero finally underlined that. It looked super Italy now. But did you know that originally Chris Auty, the map creator, said this?
Deep within a rebel stronghold in a small Middle Eastern village, rebel soldiers are attempting to bomb 2 vital sectors of an oil pipeline and create havoc in the Western economy.
It was supposed to be vaguely Middle Eastern, like dust. To push the confusion even further, the remade version from Counter-Strike 1.6 used textures from CS Havana. This house texture, for example, also very prominent on Havana. Have you noticed this wall? We got Che Guevara over here. The Inferno really got around. And I'm pretty glad that Condition Zero changed that. Because, let me just say, the night version of Inferno, this very Italian feel, it just feels lovely. I think it's the prettiest version, even though the newer ones look lovely. There's just something about this that is calming, beautiful, and maybe even a bit romantic. What if we kissed at Condition Zero Banana Cafe? In case you wonder why this area of Inferno is called Banana, well, let me tell you, no, not because gay stuff happened there. Look at it from above. It is curved, and early Inferno was more or less yellow, so this area was kind of curved and yellow, like a banana. With Counter-Strike Source, released just a few months after Condition Zero, it got a brand new look. Still, out were the gas pipelines and in was hay and fruit. In Condition Zero, the terrorists bombed random crates. In Source, they destroyed hay and fruit. I don't know what's worse. The terrorists are just pure evil. Who would hate lemons? They're nice for lemonade. The Counter-Strike Source version of Inferno was not based in Italy, even though I often heard so. It is actually in the United States, California to be precise. The map developers took a lot of inspiration from the mission San Juan Capistrano. The eagle-eyed players might have also noticed that cacti are not so common in Italy. Years later, with CSGO, the cacti were gone and the map looked a bit more European again. All those wrecked Eastern Bloc cars started to make sense again. And the bomb sites started to make sense as well, as the terrorists were not only bombing villages or cultural heritage sites. Out was the hay and the fruit, and in were weapons and explosives, finally having the map make some sense. And then we got the visual overhaul again with CSGO, and the map looked lovely. And these weapons in the bomb sites that stayed till today. And boy, in Counter-Strike 2, mwah, Inferno just looks lovely, and it's all fitting very well with the new weapon cache identity. So that's it for our look at the constantly shifting identity of the Inferno. From the Middle East, to Havana, to Italy, to California, and back to Italy again. Thank you for watching. Also, special thanks to EDC for reading a few parts for this video. He's got his own YouTube channel doing some video game reviews. If you enjoy some classic stuff like Dark Forces, go check it out. Pretty neat review. Tell him Esk sent you.
All you need to do is steal the plans and get out of there. No problem.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed.
And just like that, A New Hope is already over. That was one fast time jump.
I hope you enjoyed this little look at Inferno. And if you did, you know what I would like you to do. Give this video a like, subscribe for future content, and if you absolutely love what we do, why not consider supporting us on Patreon? As our supporters there got to see this video well before anyone else, and also got to see all the nonsense we post in the Patreon exclusive Discord chat. Not that that would be worth paying for. Anyways, our lovely supporters are Lone Wolf, Zat Gaddis, Wrapped in Glass, Cookie, Theto, Revolve 556, Plasma, Tome, Rainbow Flash, Grizzly Bear, Strange Module, Cop Fighter, Inter, CJ Surrit, Sir K, Ramgilama, Whiskey, Christoph, MTD, Hub, Leggy Boy, Daniel, Frylem, Crony XS, Theovio, iMentrix, Armon, Ozzy Loco, Rolling Rock, Sidonai, Bobcat Racer, and Golden Fox. A heartfelt thank you for your support. To them and everyone else, thanks for watching. So, see you guys next time. Until then, have a nice day, and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.